All right, special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. First Friday edition is what I'm going to call this. This was all recorded on Friday, April 3rd, which happened to be the first Friday of the month of April. Got a lot of good interviews, lots of good content. You can kind of hear the fun in the air. You can kind of hear all the excitement that's swirling around in downtown Manteo for First Friday. So I encourage you to take a listen to all the different places that I popped into, the people that I interviewed, the people that I spoke with. It's just a big downtown community, family friendly, good time. So take a listen, and hopefully you can make it to a First Friday. So here is the special edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast, First Friday edition. All right, here we go. First Friday today, April the 3rd in the year of our Lord, 2026. Fixing to make our trek to downtown Manteo. We're kind of in downtown already, but we're going to make ourselves way downtown. Outer Banks This Week podcast, special edition, First Friday edition. And we just want to kind of showcase in a lot of ways how much fun people are going to have. And I have a young lady here named Miss Jenna. Miss Jenna, have you been to First Friday before?
No, I haven't.
So this is going to be your first time going downtown for First Friday.
It is, yes.
What do you expect? What are you looking forward to the most for First Friday?
I'm looking forward to going to all the local cool places that everyone hangs out and being with my friends.
Well, there you go. I think that's what a lot of people think of when they think of First Friday is all the local cool places and being with their friends. Now, I got another young lady over here. She maybe doesn't really need much of an introduction, but we're going to introduce her anyway. Miss Hannah Forsland, sales manager, boss lady, Outer Banks This Week, Manteo Town Commissioner, all the fun things, stuff like that. I mean, we love her so much. Miss Hannah, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent, and I'm glad to be in your presence right now. Talk to me a little bit about First Friday, what it means to you. I mean, you have this lovely home right here in downtown Manteo. You're steps away from all the action. How do you feel about all that?
I love First Friday. It's a time where we all get together, have fun, show off downtown Manteo, show off all the amazing shops, the local businesses, and it's all put on by the Dare Arts Council, which is just amazing. They do such a good job.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I know that there was already one First Friday in March, but to me, this is the actual kickoff. The weather's beautiful, got a great atmosphere. I mean, just everything is just flowing together perfectly this afternoon. Couldn't have a better afternoon for a First Friday. So what are you looking forward to today?
I'm excited to hear some live music.
Okay.
I think we've got 3 different bands tonight. I'm really excited to see this. I think they're all on different corners, too. It's kind of spread out. And then there's also the great Shoppers Pavilion next to the Pioneer. There's the fish tacos with Ortega's. Everything's good. I'm so excited.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Miss Hannah, Manteo Town Commissioner. And then, there's always the kids' perspective. We always got to get the kids' perspective, and it's always fun when I get to speak with this specific, I'll get it right. Well, maybe he's not going to let me talk to him then. Never mind. Forget about it. We'll forget that this part ever happened. Oh, is he coming back? Well, he's going to be kind of my assistant in some ways, but I need to get your perspective. This is, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Lebanon Levi Bateman the First. Talk to me about what you hope to experience at First Friday.
Oh, well, I don't know what's going to happen, so...
You've been down to First Friday once or twice in the past, but I know it's been a little while since you've been down there. What do you hope to see when you get down there?
I mean, I don't care what I see, as long as it's good.
As long as it's good. That's all that matters. All right. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. We're going to make our way down there here in just a few moments, but it's First Friday podcast here. Outer Banks This Week. Lots of good times fixing to happen, and you're going to have some fun. All right, so we're making our trek to downtown Manteo. I mean, although we're already pretty technically downtown, correct? As Philip falls out of his flip-flop. Phil. So listen, we're walking down Budley Street right now, and you can hear the music. I mean, we're not even to Hungry Pelican just yet. But you can hear the music. Everybody's already having a good time. You can see the people. Huh? Yeah, I was with you on that one. No, I get with you on all that, Phil. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But it seems like we have lost a little bit of our crowd. Let's slow down for a minute, Philip. Let's slow down.
You have to use some.
All right. Hey, look, I made it downtown. I'm on Budley Street. I'm right here in front of the Pioneer Theater. They got this whole bunch of different tents and everything, bunch of different vendors set up. I'm sitting here with Pippa. Pippa, how are you, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm excellent, Pippa. So talk to me about some of your favorite things that you like to do here in downtown Manteo, especially during First Friday. What do you like the best?
In the summertime, I like jumping off the bridge at Festival Park with my friends.
So you like to jump off the bridge?
Yeah.
It's jumping off the bridge. Is it deep enough, like you don't hurt yourself?
If you try to touch the bottom, you can, but it's definitely deep enough to swim in.
What does the bottom of the under the bridge feel like?
Gross. I don't want to repeat it.
Okay, so we don't want to touch the bottom. We just want to jump, swim back to the dock, and jump again. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so now who's this guy right here?
A random old man.
A random old man. You know, this random old man, dear friend of mine, he's like family. His name is Uncle Pim. Uncle Pim, how are you?
I'm good. I hope you are.
I'm wonderful. Now, talk to me a little bit about what you like to do here in downtown Manteo with First Friday and stuff like that.
It's a great collecting spot. Everybody's here, everybody from town, everybody that's coming into town. We get to kind of, talk about the week, commiserate a little bit, and then party.
And then party. So, is this something you would recommend people to come down if they're in the area on the first Friday of the month? You say come to downtown Manteo.
Absolutely. Every single one. We don't miss it.
Excellent. Well, Uncle Pim, thank you so much. Always a pleasure seeing you. I'm sure I'll see you again really soon. Pippa, thank you so much. You're beautiful. Thank you. More fun to be had here in downtown Manteo. How are you guys? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's Miss Lynn. I'll tell you. Oh, it's the boss. Oh Lord, how we doing? Yes. Good to see you guys. But here in downtown Manteo, you never know who you're going to bump into. That's the thing. You know, being somebody that grew up here in downtown, or I didn't grow up in downtown Manteo, but I grew up here on the Outer Banks and I grew up in Wanchese. You tend to see people from time to time that you just grew up with them, you know them. And then you see people like vendors, like right over here. I got Miss Jessica, who's got all of her jewelry laid out. Miss Jessica, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, 2 Chainz?
Oh yes, Manteo 2 Chainz. She knows my alter ego. I'll tell you more about that in the near future. So talk to me about what you're doing out here at First Friday.
Yeah, so I've got snap jewelry where you can pick necklaces, bracelets, and you have many choices of different snaps you can put in there. So you've got a different necklace for every day of the week, just as simple as that.
Now, these different bracelets and everything like that, now, do you set up in like multiple different locations? Do you sell them online? How do you do this?
So, yeah, I set up an evening vendor event we can do. I'm trying to be here at Pioneer every Friday night when I can, or you can find me at most vendor events, or you can find me at Saddleworth Creations on Facebook.
Tell me that one more time.
That's Saddleworth Creations on Facebook.
Excellent, on Facebook. So where's your? I mean, you have one assistant here. Where's your other assistant? Where's my buddy? Where's Declan?
He's hanging out with Pawpaw.
Good place to be, man. Pawpaw's a good guy. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you, 2 Chainz.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, one thing about Miss Jessica here, she makes the chains that I wear for like the local high schools. They got one for Manteo High School, First Flight High School, Cape Hatteras Secondary, and I tend to rock them around my neck. I don't have one on tonight, but like she can do a lot of different things. So if you need anything done with Miss Jessica, man, she can hook you up. She's great. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. More fun to be had here in downtown Manteo. We got, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, First Friday is exactly what you want it to be. It's the town feeling. It's everything you want it to be. If you're looking for that good local feel, you want to be amongst good people, you come to First Friday. More fun to be had here with the Outer Banks This Week podcast at First Friday in downtown Manteo. All right, down here with Mr. Jake. We're sitting outside of the Pioneer Theater in their little vendor garden, I guess we can call it. I stumbled across Mr. Jake. Mr. Jake Gluba. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
All right, Mr. Jake, tell me about what you've got set up out here. And I hear you have an interesting story. I want to hear a little bit about that. So what have you got set up out here for First Friday?
So I've got a bunch of wildlife photos, all that I've taken from all around here. It's all local. I got some landscapes and different varieties of stuff.
Okay, so a lot of different wildlife photos. I see some wood ducks. I see some different ospreys. I see some black bears. Now, you got a little bit of an interesting story to go along with this. Can you give me a quick little rundown of this story?
Yeah, so I actually had a car crash back on June 1st of 2024, They T-boned me. I was actually in the hospital for over 3 months and had to recover fully, so I used my photography. Started with the ospreys because it was easy for me to get to. Then I slowly built up myself to where I could walk again, and then I slowly started getting a bunch more, like the bears, the bobcats, otters, and the wood ducks, and just kept building myself up and started my business on August of 25. So I've been doing this for a little while now, but just trying to keep things going.
Well, that's beautiful. And I mean, you got a lot of great photos here. You got a lot of great pictures, a lot of great artwork. So, you know, I guess it's safe to say that, like, you know, your dream or your desire to take these photos and to be a part of the wildlife and everything that you have, all the photographs and the artwork here, kind of helped when they said you weren't ever going to walk again, helped drive you to walk again. Is that accurate?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, I know that, like, you know, I'm doing this in a podcast form, but if people wanted to see your artwork, maybe invest in getting a piece of artwork, how can they view it?
So I actually have a website. It's jgphotographyobx.com, where they can view it there, and I also have Instagram and Facebook as well.
So you post a lot of this on Instagram and Facebook, but there's also, what did you say, jgphotography.com, jgphotographyobx.com, is that right?
That's correct.
Excellent. Well, hey, look, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. I know when I walked up on you, you was in the middle of selling something. So obviously you got the goods. And I great story. Would love to hear more about it from you one day. I know you're in the middle of trying to do some business, so I'm not going to keep you from that. But thank you for giving me a few minutes.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, let me start by saying none of the music that you hear is owned by Outer Banks This Week or One Boat. But it is good music nonetheless. You hear that? Just an example of the good times that are had here at First Friday. Good live music, a lot of dancing, a lot of partying. Uncle Phil, how do you feel about this live music?
Yeah!
I do feel like I'm like thrown back into, I don't know, the 20s. While Uncle Phil is taking in the good vibes and the good jazz. Let me make my way around over here. Let me see what is going on here at Bow and Vine, or is it Bow and Vine? So this is one of the shops here that you can find lots of neat little plants, little trinkets. Now, you know, for someone that had not been to First Friday, you know, Jenna is definitely doing some shopping. Jenna, talk to me about how you feel about some of the things here. Is it Bow and Vine? Bow and Vine. Excuse me, Bow and Vine. Talk to me.
This is my favorite store. I come here for all of my gifts, and I have several plants from here.
So talk to me, what's one of your favorite plants?
Oh, my favorite plant is called the Birkin. It's a house plant.
Houseplant Birkin. Has it got like special like therapeutic powers?
I wish, but it has very waxy leaves that are really fun.
Waxy leaves that are very fun. Now I'm being guided over this direction. How are you, ma'am?
I am well. How are you?
I'm excellent. What's your name?
Tanya.
Miss Tanya. Now I'm assuming that this is your establishment, Bow and Vine. Is that right?
Correct. Bow and Vine. Yeah.
Bow and Vine. See, I knew I was gonna mess up. I'm not good at much. I'm not good at much, but I'm good
Bow of a tree. Yeah. Bow of a tree.
Okay. The bough of a tree. See, I'm not good at much, but I'm good at screwing things up. So talk to me a little bit about Bow and Vine. Like, what inspired you to open this beautiful store?
So my friend and I, or my business partner, Amy Underwood, and I had coffee about 3 years ago, and we were just getting to know each other a little better, and I'm like, well, my background's in horticulture, and she's like, I'd love to have a place somewhere in town where we could do events. And so I said, you know what, this part of the pavilion might be available. And so we checked it out, and we got approved to have the space. And my background's in horticulture, and she's an entrepreneur and loves to do design. So that's where it all started.
That's beautiful. Now, you got a lot of beautiful things in here. Talk to me about some of the plants, if you don't mind. I feel like we might be in the way, so we're going to shift this direction.
So, like I said, my background's in horticulture, and my parents and I used to grow about 10,000 African violets, which we try to have African violets on hand all the time. But we would grow about 10,000 of them every year for the Philadelphia Flower Show, which is part of my love of horticulture. And we carry a lot of indoor house plants for the most part, and we try to carry things that are easy for people to care for and grow. And then we also try to carry some more unusual things too, that for the real collectors.
Excellent. So people can find you right here in the Magnolia Market area of downtown Manteo, which I guess we would say is on the north end of downtown Manteo. Is that accurate?
I believe so, yeah. I'm not great with directions, but yeah.
Well, I think we're on the north side. But so if people wanted to find out more information about how to find your store, about what you have in your store, where can they look?
Facebook and Instagram we're on all the time. We love to post on social media and keep people apprised of what we're doing. We also do classes and events. For next weekend, we have a floral framing class where people are going to arrange dried flowers. And then we have a watercolor class. We do floral arranging, terrarium building, all kinds of different fun things we do throughout the year.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's really cool. So, Bowen, do you have a website? What's your website?
www.bowandvine.com.
Spell bow, make sure, because when I think bow, I think the bow of a boot, B-O-W, but that's not how it's spelled. How's it spelled?
B-O-U-G-H and A-N-D Vine, V-I-N-E.com.
Got it. Okay. Just want to make sure that people understand, because if they type in like B-O-W, may not find it, but B-O-U-G-H, correct?
Yes, correct.
All right. Well, thank you so much for giving me just a few minutes.
You're welcome. Thanks for stopping in.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your evening.
All right. More fun to be had here at First Friday in downtown Manteo. My group that I was with, they have started walking. Oh, there's Hannah. I knew she wouldn't leave me hanging. All right. Where are we going next?
Downtown. We're going down.
Going down.
We're going to the crowd.
Where? Okay. All right. More fun to be had coming up. All right. Making our way around downtown Manteo. I've made my way into the tavern. I'm at the tavern here in downtown Manteo. I see lots of people packed inside the tavern right now. They're definitely going to get talked to. Trying to figure out where some of these individuals are that I want to talk to. What's this? Oh, Sam on Sax is down here. You know you're going to have a good time when you're hanging out with Sam on Sax. What's up, Colin?
Oh my gosh, Justin.
Huh? Got the microphone. Yeah, that's what's up.
What's up, brother?
Devin, how are you, man? Look,
great.
check it out. We're in downtown Manteo. Talking to you all.
Hi.
Yes. So talk to me about the party and the fun that y'all are having at First Friday.
Oh, there's a lot happening down here, bud.
Where are we right now? I don't even know where I'm at.
Lost Colony.
Lost Colony Tavern. Not to be confused with Lost Colony Brewery Waterfront Beer Garden. Lost Colony Tavern, downtown Manteo. Good time to be had. I'll tell you what, man, this place is packed out right now. Are you having yourself a good time?
Oh, yes, sir.
So what are you sipping on right there?
Got me an Orange Crush, baby.
Orange Crush. Now, is this Orange Crush courtesy? Best bartender on the beach over there.
Sydney.
Who is it?
Sydney.
Now, that's up for debate. I've had some people that will debate the best bartender conversation.
Let's go.
I mean, hey, look, I'm not the one debating it. I'm just saying.
Bring me to the debate.
Bring them to the debate. Well, hey, look, always good to see you, brother.
Hey, my man.
Yeah, man, take care of yourself. You be good.
Love you. See you.
Yeah, love you too. All right. I need to find Gino. Gino's not here?
He's at a birthday party.
Wife's birthday.
Wife's birthday party. What a lame-o excuse.
I mean, sometimes it's not the worst excuse. Get you through a lot of things down the road.
All right, the voice that you're hearing right now is my friend Matthew. Matthew is a dear friend of mine that I hold really near and dear to my heart, okay? Now, he's not wrong, but I was hoping I was going to get a chance to see Gino. You know what I'm saying? So
there's always tomorrow for Gino.
There is always tomorrow for Gino.
For a birthday.
But it is First Friday. So, like, to have your birthday on First Friday, you need to pick a different day.
Well, you gotta blame her parents for that one.
That's true. I mean, I guess you're right about that.
She had nothing to do with it, so.
Well, regardless of him being here or not, there's a lot happening here in downtown Manteo for First Friday, and the tavern is packed out. So, hold on a second. Oh, man. I see the king. I don't know if I can talk to the king right now. He looks like he's like really like involved with like a whole table. I'll get you later. No, I'm not going to get him later. All right. Much love. Much love to that guy. All right, let me make my way on out the door. Excuse me, folks. Thank you.
So what's really cool is we got a 70-degree day, very light winds, beautiful atmosphere, and everyone's just walking around downtown and enjoying the environment that's provided from downtown, which is a unique and awesome experience that you get to do when you live here and when you get to travel here. So I'm enjoying it right now. Got a nice little breeze going, keeping me nice and cool, and just enjoying the atmosphere with all my friends and everyone around us. Like the music's going all over the place, and you know the courtesy of people, and just kind of reestablishing what we're supposed to do as a community and a country to look out for one another and help each other out and just enjoy where we're at.
Well, I appreciate you giving me some of your insight right now about downtown Manteo and how you feel. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in just a few moments, but right now, I'm in the presence of some radio royalty. I'm in the presence, Manteo royalty, the voice of the Manteo Redskins. Formerly known as the voice of the Manteo Redskins.
I'll always be the voice of the Redskins.
This is a true story. I got Mr. Hunt Thomas with me. Mr. Hunt, how are you today?
Hey, loving First Friday.
Dude, I'll tell you what, beautiful weather, great atmosphere, lots of people floating around here in downtown Manteo. You get to enjoy this on a regular basis. Now, talk to me a little bit about what some of your favorite things are about First Friday.
Well, the neat thing is that people come out, and of course the locals are here. But also you see people that are from Ohio, California, from all over, even Europe. And they come here, and you kind of go like, wow, how did you find Manteo? And they did. And it's a great time, and they keep coming back. And we love it.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I'm telling you, put on by the Dare Arts Council, it kind of made it the hub for everything, but like all the different live music, all the vendors and the street tacos and all that kind of fun stuff. Again, I mean, you just see like a melting pot of individuals. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, that's it. I mean, with all the entertainment that, you've got 3 places where you can hear entertainment, actually 4 over here at the tavern, and poor Richard's getting ready to crank up with some entertainment. So, yeah, it's a great time. It's a great kickoff. The weather couldn't be any better. And we're ready for the summer and spring here in downtown Manteo.
I love it, Mr. Hunt. Well, hey, I'm glad to see you tonight. Thank you. A legend here in Manteo, Hunt Thomas.
Justin, it's always a pleasure to be in your company.
You're about the only one that'll say that to me, but I appreciate it, Mr. Hunt. Hey, you have a beautiful evening, okay?
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you. All right, making our way around the block here. More to come here with the Outer Banks This Week podcast, special edition here at First Friday. I don't know no other way. Outer Banks This Week podcast again here at First Friday. And I got a gentleman standing next to me. It really doesn't need much of an introduction. He's been on the podcast with me before. You've heard him. My man, Mr. Adam, come all the way down from Chesapeake to hang out here for First Friday in downtown Manteo. Mr. Adam, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Man, I'll tell you what. It's a nice evening. Everybody's having a good time. Light breeze in the air. Great temperatures. I mean, I'm telling you, like, you couldn't ask for a better First Friday, in my opinion.
And it is a good Friday. It is the first Friday, so it is a good First Friday.
I'll tell you what. You got your beautiful wife here with you, and I'm telling you, like, all this.
I'm not impressed. Not impressed.
Not impressed?
No.
Why not?
I mean, this is stuff you probably hear on a regular basis. This good philosophy, this good.
Yes. All day long.
I'm telling you, like, if I got to spend like a whole day with this guy, I feel like I would walk away a better man. I'm just being honest.
I agree.
You agree? Okay, all right, good.
Or you'd have a headache.
One of the two, but that's okay. We're like peas in a pod over here. So, Mr. Adam, talk to me about what have you been to First Friday before?
No, this is my First Friday.
No kidding. Okay. So talk to me about what you have experienced so far, what you hope to experience.
So we were a little nervous about parking because it is the First Friday, but we were able to slip right in, right over there, Island Park, able to park. Got down here. We went and put our name on the list at Olive, so we're going to eat some beautiful Greek food. We checked out the Artful Navigator with all those beautiful prints. Ran into Jan Dawson at the Downtown Books.
Oh, is Jan Dawson over there?
Yeah, she's doing a book signing, and Scotty Dawson is doing one next week.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we just got here, and we're just kind of hanging out and enjoying the scene. My little boy loves the drums over here with the band playing. It's very cool, very cool.
Well, First Friday, again, it's something that happens the first Friday of every month. And I specifically like it this time of the year. It's not too hot. It's not blistering us down. Right. And, it seems like everybody shows out and turns out for it, before the summer really kicks off for us. Now, you're a regular that comes down here in the summertime. You enjoy lots of things. Talk to me about some of the things you enjoy.
Well, you can't beat downtown Manteo whatsoever. It is a beautiful place. So if you're coming down here, and you're especially here the first week, you've got to go to First Friday. Don't hide out in Corolla. Don't hide out in Duck. Come make the trip. While we're down here, we like to explore new places to eat. Leslie's very excited about eating at Olives over here.
Okay.
Yep. We missed it last time for July 4th because it was a madhouse down here. It was just
absolutely.
A place to be. And, man, we obviously representing Mom Sweet Shop. We always stop there. We're going to try to make a couple more trips down to Buxton this year. Down to Avon. I hear you're going to Ocracoke. We'll have to make our way down there.
Yeah, Ocracoke.
Let me know how it goes.
I'll definitely let you know how it goes. Well, don't let me hold you guys up. Sure. I want to be kind of wandering around a little bit. I'll probably catch up with you guys after you finish eating dinner.
Yeah, just let me know where you're at, man. We'll catch up. And, thank you for putting on the podcast. This is amazing to tell people about this. So, again, if you're coming down here at any time, first weekend or first Friday every month, come down to Manteo, hang out.
Excellent. Mr. Adam, thank you so much. Miss Leslie, hey, would you any comments you would like to share other than the fact that you have like a God among men for husbands?
Oh my goodness. Those are big words.
Man, you get me in trouble. It's going to be a long ride home, Mr. Justin. Sebastian, you want to say hi?
You got anything you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. Look, go enjoy your dinner. I'll catch up with you guys. I'll be walking around, so I'll see you guys again in a little bit. All right, that's Mr. Adam. You've heard me mention him a couple times on the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Great guy, love him to death, comes down. He's definitely like a high, he listens to the podcast on a regular basis. It's Uncle Phil. I got to go back and see him. He's over at Jake Boutique. All right, more to come with this Outer Banks This Week podcast here in downtown Manteo on First Friday. And that was actually the last interview and the last bit of talking I got to do for this edition of the podcast, First Friday edition that happened back on April 3rd. I really hope you were able to listen to all the fun and all the exciting things that were taking place in downtown Manteo, and that you can maybe come and attend one of the First Friday celebrations. It's just a time for the community to get together and have fun. I want to thank my boss man, Philip, his lovely wife, my boss lady, Hannah. I also want to thank my friends Matt and Jenna for being on the podcast with me. Of course, there's all the others that were on there, and I can't forget about my buddy, Mr. Adam from the Chesapeake area. He drove down for First Friday, and I told him I was going to be walking around, and dag if I didn't find him. He ended up eating over at Olives, he and his wife and his son, and they said that it was worth the wait to go into Olives to eat dinner. So I just want to shout out to him and thank him for coming down and being a part of the show. Anytime I get an opportunity to put people on the show, I want to do it for you. So again, that's going to do it for this edition, the special edition, First Friday edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. More fun like this is to be had throughout the rest of the summer. Thank you for listening.